Today I'm going to present about hybrid and multi-cloud use cases and projects with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. I would like to thank Rainer again for his hospitality for this great event. I hope you all enjoy it because I really enjoy about the event. Me and my friend Mustafa also here is our Chief Development Officer. Today I'm going to present about what's about me and Voltred, and then hybrid cloud and multi-cloud, and some use cases, and then we have implemented a project by using PCA and Verzano. For this, we have a good screencast how we implemented it, and also I'm going to show you some live demonstrations from my laptop, and also give some information about WLSTM. You know, is there anyone who don't know the difference in between hybrid cloud and multi-cloud? I know much of we are technical person, but it still can be. So some managements or don't know the difference. But hybrid cloud is if you have, for example, a traditional data center and you still wanted to use that, and you would like to interconnect for the public cloud, then this kind of cloud is hybrid cloud. They are unable to use public cloud. In this case, the solution is a private cloud appliance solution for the Oracle. Also, I'll show you a demo about it. But for hybrid cloud, for example, you have your own data center, you already invested in this infrastructure, and I know from Turkey, most of companies, they're not giving much serious about their disaster recovery environments. For that, actually, I think Oracle Cloud Infrastructure is a good solution because when you have a site-to-site VPN and a fast connect, and when you provide, you don't have any, for example, bottleneck for the communication, having to set up the DR infrastructure in Oracle Cloud is a really good choice, because you're going to decrease the cost maybe 80%, because setting up this infrastructure, if you're, let's say, you're a cloud native environment, let's say you have a cloud native environment, and things is really easy in this case, because by building a Terraform script, for example, maybe building this Terraform scripts can take 1 week for you, but when you deploy and organize this file according to OCI, maybe in 3 hours you can provision the whole infrastructure in OCI. So actually, for example, offloading your data center in OCI, test and development databases, so you can actually host your test and development environments in OCI, and also backup and archive services. For example, object storage. I don't know you're using object storage, but I use Oracle Object Storage in everywhere. Even Rainer has uploaded our presentation, the agenda to the object storage. Using that infrastructure is really cool. For example, Mustafa is requested me, could you please, we would like to host our some static files. In this case, I just created an object bucket and mounted that storage to our Oracle Linux server, and then we started to use that infrastructure really easy. It's really cheap, and you can even do that in traditional local data center, it's almost impossible because you need to set up an on-prem solutions. It can be open source or something like that. But in Oracle Cloud, you can set up the archive services very easily. High availability, and this is disaster recovery. I already explained it, and also you want to scale your infrastructure. Multi-cloud, as I said before, in multi-cloud you're using two different public cloud vendors. If you want to have a distributed workload, for example, cost can be a choice. For example, maybe storing your database on Amazon can be high. In some cases, in Amazon, you have resource limit. You're not able to, for example, use much more CPUs, but model, which I mentioned, to, for example, decrease complexity and to gain flexibility. In this case, you can split your stack for your autonomous database, and you have a golden gate, and with this connection, you can replicate your data, for example, an application in Amazon and an application in Google Cloud. Let's say for US clients, you can host your infrastructure on Google. For Europe clients, you can host your application in Amazon. I don't know, is there anyone who knows about Verrazano? Verrazano. I know that mostly DBAs is here. I'm familiar with this environment, but still Oracle have lots of solutions which is not database, just like Oracle Utilities. Verrazano is an open source Oracle-related solution, just like, for example, Transform. It's offering managed service Kubernetes. So let's say you wanted to create a Kubernetes cluster, application. Sorry. You have public cloud, private cloud, multi-cloud. But what I really recommend you, always try to transform your applications to cloud native applications, because when it's CNCF certified, things will be really easy. Whether you are in OCI or other, things will be really easy to set up that infrastructure, because still we, for example, for cloud, okay, we are using hybrid. Also, it's same for the applications. I don't think all the applications will be microservices. Still, traditional applications going to be exist, and in these applications, we are still recommending to use hybrid application infrastructure and security and frameworks on top of that, microservices and traditional applications. For our demo, these are the technologies we've used. This type of infrastructure, it's Oracle supported infrastructure. Helidon is the Java framework for building microservice applications. It's really fast. Red Hat has Quarkus. It's an alternative for Red Hat. And GraalVM also very important project, also Oracle product. You can host your applications as a native image. Let's say you have Node.js, .NET applications, Java applications. You can host all these virtual machines and manage by GraalVM. These are the infrastructure that we have for our demo. when you set up Verezano, you're going to have all these open source technologies. In platform Kubernetes, you don't need to touch it actually. I don't know, do you have any open source vanilla Kubernetes experience, but it's a nightmare. Let's say if you're using vanilla Kubernetes in production environment, this is a really nightmare. One of our clients has about 300 applications, which is hosting in Kubernetes 1.14, and the current version of Kubernetes is 1.27, so it's almost impossible to upgrade it. It's nightmare. So you don't need to actually manage the complexity. Verezano does this instead of you. This is a live environment actually. We've implemented in Turkey. For the load balancing, we are using MetaDB. Now, these are prerequisites. Now we are installing Verezano.